welcome back to Patriot Dad Reacts episode 10. I'm probably just going to stop counting here soon because it's not really that important. Today we're going to be doing our channel first reaction to Tom MacDonald. This artist was recommended to us in the comment section of our Samson reaction we did not that long ago. We're going to be reacting to Tom MacDonald's song No Lives Matter. I've got the lyrics pulled up. I've got the video pulled up. Get into it in just a second, but just remember that the reactions on this channel primarily come from recommendations from y'all in the audience. So please feel free to leave a comment and recommend another artist or song that you think I should review next. Really enjoying opening up myself to new types of music and new artists that I probably wouldn't consider on my own. It's been quite the adventure and I've enjoyed it a lot. Samson was extremely enjoyable and I will be doing more songs of his in the future. So let's get into it, shall we? Love the outfit, by the way, matches the background.
Hip-hop diet is full of guys who cannot even rap. Facts. Media dividing us by colors, white or black. Facts. If you believe in Jesus, these days Christians get attacked.
So far, facts. Yeah, dividing us by color, I agree. The media really is just propaganda at this point and has been dividing us for so long, I can't even keep track. And I have actually a video about the damage that the media is doing to us and what I believe their purpose is. Christians, yep, you believe in Jesus, you get attacked. I mean, yeah, it sucks, but it's the unfortunate circumstances that we live in right now, and it's the theater in which we operate. Let's go back a few seconds and pick it back up.
Colors, white or black. Facts. If you believe in Jesus, these days Christians get attacked. Facts. If you don't hate police, then everybody thinks you're whack. And everything's so connected. Black Lives Matter got so aggressive. White folks who agree can't support the message.
Okay, I just had to stop it there. I apologize for stopping it so frequently. I'll go back and we'll listen to it again. But Black Lives Matter got so aggressive that white folks who agree couldn't support the message. I completely agree with that. I think that the overly aggressive nature of the Black Lives Matter movement was very unfortunate. I didn't really know anybody, though, at the time that didn't think that they do. Like, I don't associate myself with low-quality people, at least not intentionally. And people that are overtly racist are just lower quality people to me. Like, I don't understand that mentality. I think all people deserve a fair shake, but the organization of Black Lives Matter went so off the rails and so aggressive and so violent that it was either us or them. It was very divisive. I didn't like it. I didn't fully support everything they stood for. And because I didn't fully support everything they stood for, I was an enemy. I just don't like that approach at all. It's not constructive. It's not helpful. Let's go back.
Christians get attacked. If you don't hate police, then everybody thinks you're whack. And everything's so connected. Black Lives Matter got so aggressive. White folks who agree can't support the message. Both sides go to war because they don't respect it. Our social climate from the global tension turned to total violence and a whole depression. We could unify and then I'll go against them, but we let them divide us with votes and elections. Hey, the music we bump, all about.
He is, from what I can tell, a very good rapper. I don't have a lot of experience in the genre. And the key takeaway from this last verse to me is that we could unify and then all go against them, but we let them divide us with votes and elections. I mean, how many times that we start to be more cohesive, come together as a group and decide that we're not satisfied with the government that we have or with the way things are going. And then suddenly something comes up that distracts us, that they can use to drive a wedge between us and to keep us from unifying. And it was stated earlier that the media divides us by color, white and black. I think that's the primary method that they use to divide us is racism. I think it's just that the easy default is racism. When they don't have any other answer or any other weapon to use against us, they just pull racism. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's so not helpful. Let's go back.
Don't respect it. Our social climate from the global tension turned to total violence and a whole depression. We could unify and then I'll go against them, but we let them divide us with votes and elections. Hey, the music we bump, all about shooting guns and doing drugs. Hey, whoa, the things that we want are promoted subliminally through the songs like, you need a fast car, you need designer clothes, you need a rap star to tell you to start popping pills, hit the blunt and go live at the club till you're broke. It's all
100% true. If you look at the things that are glamorized in media, this needing a fast car, needing designer clothes, You need to be popular, do drugs, and hook up with as many people as you can to fill the holes in your life and satisfy you and make you happy. Like, the things that they're preaching to us aren't the things that make people happy. They distract us from knowing what it is to live a fulfilling life. Happiness is not an end goal. Happiness is the result of doing difficult things and accomplishing goals. We need to be talking more about setting difficult goals, doing difficult things, go to the gym, build quality relationships, bring value to others. Like, those are the things we should be espousing, not hitting the club, dressing in fancy clothes that honestly, I think most of them are quite ugly, and doing drugs and hooking up with random people all the time. Like, to me, that is not a fulfilling life. And it is sad to see that our culture is always pushing it.
Promoted subliminally through the songs like, you need a fast car, you need designer clothes, you need a rap star to tell you to start popping pills, hit the blunt, and go live at the club till you're broke. It's all controlled by the elites, put fake news all over our screens, convincing the right to go fight with the left and distract from the fact it's each other we need. Divided by race and religion, segregated into teams. You a white supremacist. If you're not, I guess you Antifa.
And we just talked about that, right? Actually, I got a little ahead of myself, apparently. But yeah, they're just finding different ways to divide us, to keep us from realizing that we need each other. If we don't, we're going to keep going down the path we're going right now, and that doesn't end well.
Into teams, you a white supremacist. If you're not, I guess you Antifa. Screaming from the rooftops, beat down better. Turn us on each other now, no lives matter. If we do what the news wants, blood gon' splatter. Turn us on each other till no lives matter.
Whoa, okay. That was actually a really aggressive, I don't know if that'd be considered a chorus, I think. But I really like that. Just like Samson, like, thank you for recommending Tom MacDonald. So far, not at all what I thought it would be. I'm really enjoying it so far. So thank you.
Freedom's dead. If you have an opinion, take it back. Facts. People hate the president. If you don't, then you trash. Facts. Indoctrinate the nation using news and mainstream rap. Facts. The government abuses us. It's all part of the plan. Facts. And it's so...
honestly, like, everything he's saying, and I try to avoid saying things like this, but like, so far I have not heard anything that he said that I disagree with. Like, it just makes a lot of sense. It's really refreshing to have an artist that is just speaking facts, what he's observing. He's not trying to tell us what to think. He's pointing out things that he has figured out. But like, really, it's the collective government as a whole that is working against us. At least it feels like it at this point. I can't think of too many things that have been done on my behalf by them in as long as I can remember that actually make my life a lot better. Can you? I mean, if you can think of something that they've done that's made your life significantly better, throw it down in the comments. I'd love to hear it, and we can talk about it.
Mainstream rap. The government abuses us. It's all part of the plan. And it's so confusing.
Wait, hang on. I just realized he's standing on what looks like stacks of cash. Wish I had that much cash. That'd be a lot.
Uses us, it's all part of the plan. And it's so confusing. Black Lives Matter is a valuable movement, but all lives matter ain't racist or stupid. It's non-black humans who don't feel included. All colors fall under laws to govern the whole country, and we all suffer. We're all broke and nobody recovers until we accept that we're all brothers.
Amazing set of lyrics right there. This entire verse speaks to how I felt the entire time during the Black Lives Matter movement. It was a valuable movement. I think it's important that we call attention when we see discrimination, when we see hate and suffering and abuse, right? That's very important that we bring that up and that we talk about it and that we correct it. Low quality people are less important to me. And the quality of the person has nothing to do with any of these demographic things that they like to use for division. It's not a race thing. It's not a religion thing. It's not a gender thing. It's just a quality of person issue. Don't be a shitty person. That's it. Everybody gets the same fair chance. Just don't be a shitty person and ruin the chance. Be a high quality person and bring value to the people around you. Makes sense to me.
Country and we all suffer. We're all broke and nobody recovers until we accept that we're all brothers. Hey, the music we make, all about big booties and getting paid. Hey, whoa. We watch the news and it fills up our brains with violence and riots and race. Like this is a race war. You need to hate more. Get what you came for. You need some songs about Xanax and violence so you can escape more. What?
And that's the thing, right? Is that they kept pushing the hate and then they pushed covering up the problem. So many of us have holes in our lives that we're trying to fill, but they tell you to fill it with things like drugs, alcohol, sex. It's things that are short-term satisfying that have long-term destructive consequences. That isn't what we should be pushing. We should be pushing people to try harder, do better, be valuable. If you want to be valued, be valuable. You want to be a better person, earn it. It's not something that's just given to you. This isn't a Disney movie. Disney is collapsing under its own nonsense. Don't follow their advice. Like, just don't.
Get what you came for. You need some songs about Xanax and violence so you can escape more. What a vicious cycle we can't break away from. They control the culture, they control the paper. They're indoctrinating a whole generation till the patriots start to hate the nation. The music we love make us dumb and addicted. The news that we watch is brainwashing the children. The viruses, riots, and racist conditions ain't problems, they're symptoms of life in the system.
Boom. I don't know if that's actually just an explosion. Like it looks like it's going to be. We'll see here in just a second. But yeah, the music we love makes us dumb and addicted. And it's not even nowadays. Look at the lyrics and songs going as far back as you have like gangster rap from when I was growing up. Like I love rap. Like I used to love rap. I listened to West Side Connection rappers like Mac 10. I used to listen to that stuff. Cottonmouth Kings. Like when I was in high school, those were the things. And it was actually pretty enjoyable. People looked at me weird, but I enjoyed the music. Thankfully, I didn't take a lot of it to heart because a lot of the lyrics are just trying to push people to be low quality. Like, I don't want to be that person. So many times that we talk about trying to fix problems, we're not actually talking about fixing the root problem. We're fixing a symptom of the problem, which is the riots and everything else. Like, no, we need to start fixing the cultural root problems. Everything should be given to us, not we have to earn it. Like, we can't sit here and complain that we're broke if we haven't done anything of value. It makes sense to me. Like, instead of me hating on the next guy who's already a millionaire and being like, he's terrible, I should have more. Like, no, just that means I have to work harder. I have to bring more to the table. I have to bring value if I want to receive value. And that's just the way it is. And if I don't get it, you know what? That's probably because I didn't earn it. Right? Weird.
Washing the children, the viruses, riots, and racist conditions ain't problems, they're symptoms of life in the system. Screaming from the rooftops, beat down better. Turn us on each other now, no lives matter. If we do what the news wants, blood gon' splatter. Turn us on each other till no lives matter. The music will make you dumb, the media makes you hate, and they control them both. There ain't no escape. They put the world in a state of chaos, economy crashing and massive layoffs. Black against white, or it's left versus right. Divide and conquer and control is the payoff.
Like, that chorus is just money. Like, probably one of the better choruses of any song I've heard, hands down. And then it's followed by more just facts, right? Like, so far, this dive into Tom MacDonald has been so enjoyable because it's just facts. Music's going to make you dumb. Media is going to make you hate. And they control them both. Like, the people, whoever they are, right? They control media. That's all part of media. And if you think that Google is spending billions of dollars accumulating more and more information on all of us every year and paying billions and billions of dollars so that they can be the default search engine for everything so that they can accumulate even more information, if you don't think that's for a purpose, you're kidding yourself. I would put Google in one of the they categories for sure, which is probably a dangerous thing to do being here on YouTube, but I call it like I see it, keeping it as real as I can.
There ain't no escape. They put the world in a state of chaos, economy crashing and massive layoffs. Black against white, or it's left versus right. Divide and conquer and control is the payoff. Screaming from the rooftops, beat down better. Turn us on each other now, no lives matter. If we do what the news wants, blood gon' splatter. Turn us on each other till no lives matter.
Okay, so that was Tom MacDonald, No Lives Matter. So like I said, I thank you so much for recommending it. I never would have listened to this music otherwise. I probably would have seen a thumbnail of his and just moved on, and I would have missed out on what appears to be wonderful, wonderful content. I get it. Like the messaging behind it, I've talked about it before, right? I have my video that I did on the media is the Coliseum. They are dividing us. They are distracting us. And it is just unfortunate. But I hope you enjoyed my reaction. It was a lot of fun doing it. Really, really enjoyed Tom MacDonald first time. I look forward to doing more reactions in the future for his videos and his music. So for those of you that made it to the end, this was a little bit longer of a reaction. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. I look forward to seeing what you guys recommend. So far, you guys have not recommended me a song that I did not like. And if I record one and I don't like it, I'm gonna still put it out. I'm not gonna hide it from you. And I hope you appreciate that. Take care, everyone. God bless. Have a great rest of your week, and bye for now. Go ahead and check out one of the links on the screen now to either subscribe to the channel and see the rest of the videos of the channel, or one of the carefully selected videos that you may wish to see that YouTube has used its algorithm to select for you.